So why not relax and join in on the fun on Card Shark? And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry. You are dressed for Christmas Eve. And a happy Christmas Eve to you. I hope you got all the shopping done and the whole family set for Christmas. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you, as always, my friends, for joining us at home. We are celebrating the holidays, thank you, with some very nice young Card Sharks with a lot of the youngsters home from school. We wanted to have them come out and join us. We've had some very good players. We've got nice prizes for all of them and the opportunity to win some money. So let's get back to business. Let's open up the board and get to the cards. And Janice and Lois in their Christmas finery will deal them out. You can see we have a game in progress with these young Card Sharks. Kurt Lance. Hello, Kurt. Nice to see you again. And again, for any new viewers who wants to remind us about Kurt Lance.
Well, my name is Kurt Lance. I go to Whitney Community Learning Center. I have a mother, a father, 3 sisters, and I like to go motorcycle riding.
That's right. We talked about the motorcycle. And I didn't ask you that. You saw on Monday, we had a young fella come out here, and in one crack of the money card, won over $22,000. If you won that kind of money here, what would you do?
Oh, I need to buy my friend a present.
Oh, well, that's sure. Your friend could get a very nice present for that, Kurt. Nice to have you back. And Della Thompson is here as well. Hi, Della. Nice to see you again. And again, a little reminder about you.
Okay, my name is Della Thompson, but my friends call me Dee Dee. I go to school in Gardena. I'm on the short flag squad there. And I love to skateboard, roller skate, and ice skate. I have a mother, a father, 3 sisters, 1 brother, a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law, and a niece.
Now, what's the short flag squad? What's that?
Oh, it's a part of the drill team, but instead of doing the hand movements, we have short flags in our hands.
Oh. Now, you seem very comfortable out here. Both of you do. You're not nervous. And was anybody in your family nervous coming down here?
Remember?
Yeah? What'd you tell me?
She, okay, you know the tunnel on the Harbor Freeway to get to the Golden State?
In Minneapolis, do you know how to... there's a tunnel, right?
She had to get over. And she was kind of nervous, and she almost made a complete stop on the freeway.
But she was nervous for you coming down here, huh? Mom, relax. Dee Dee's doing fine. I hope you're doing all right up there in the audience. Now, you know, of course, you have no reason to be upset because we are going to play 2 matches. You get an ample opportunity, the best 2 out of 3 in each of the matches. And we're in the middle of your first match. You both cut the cards, right?
Yeah.
We're going to pick up where we left off. This is game 1 of that first match. And as we left off, looking at the board, Kurt has moved over with a queen, needs 3 cards. And Dee Dee's moved over with a 10. She needs only 1. This is sudden death. Someone has to win this game on this play of the cards. And, of course, it was a coin toss. Who plays red and who plays blue? Dee Dee, as we left off, it goes to you. He has 100 married women. Are you married to a cheapskate? How many women claim their husband is a cheapskate?
Well, I think many women do that because no matter how much money their husband makes, you know, sometimes the husband will be real stingy and won't give him any. Even if they don't, you know, the wife likes to go out and buy stuff. I know my father is a cheapskate.
Oh.
But anyway, I think it's a real high number.
Are you plotting for a new allowance there, Dee Dee?
Sort of. I think it's about 80.
86 out of 100 married women said their husband is a cheapskate. Kurt, higher or lower?
Well, I think nowadays, with the income, most husbands have to be cheapskates because, I mean, they have to buy gas to get to work. You see,
on the freeway underneath the tunnel there, right? Yes, we.
I don't think my dad's a cheapskate because he bought enough gas to get us out here.
But 86, she said. Do you think higher or lower?
No, I think it'd be lower because I really don't think that many are cheapskates.
So if it's lower, you'll play your cards?
I don't think that many would admit it.
Or would admit it. If it's lower, you'll have control in sudden death. If not, it'll be Dee Dee. And, of course, if you can hit it right on the head, it's a $500 bonus. The actual number of women who claim their husband is a cheapskate is 7. That's all. Very much lower. No, it's kind of a teamwork thing, or indeed it should be. It is sudden death, Kurt. You need 3 cards, while Dee Dee needs only 1. But you've got control up here. Do you want to play it yourself, or do you want to pass it?
Pass it.
You're going to pass it. So, Dee Dee, you've got to play the 10. If you call it right, you win the game. Call it wrong, the game belongs to Kurt.
Lower.
Is it lower? No, it's not. And Kurt wins game 1 in sudden death. Well, I must say, Kurt, my first instinct was to think that you had made a mistake in passing it, but he was right, and he has game 1. We'll be back with game 2 right after this. Tracks as Janice deals out the same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck, and we'll start this game with you, Kurt. You already have $100, Kurt. That takes care of your friend's present. Kurt, we asked 100 single women. If the man of your dreams proposed to you, but he said, I have to be honest, you are not my first choice, would you accept? How many women said they would accept the proposal, even if they were the second choice?
Well, I don't think they would, because if they were the second choice, the first choice might be walking around and he might find her, and then he would do it. So I think they would say no just to keep out of trouble.
Right.
Unless he was rich, then they'd go for getting married and then go for the divorce.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I
Alimony.
Do you write for the days of our lives on the side, Kurt? Well, how many would accept that marriage proposal as the second choice?
Well, I think a lower number, like maybe 20.
20 out of 100. Now we'll get the woman's view, Dee Dee.
Well, I kind of agree with him, but I think it's even less because that kind of makes a girl feel bad, that you're marrying your dreams, you want to marry him and everything, but then you realize that he likes someone else better. So I think it'll even be a little bit lower.
You say lower than that? Yeah, you've hit on a point, though, that makes it kind of tricky. That's right. It says the man of your dreams. So how badly do you want that man of your dreams? Let's find out. 20 and lower. The actual number of single women who would accept the marriage proposal anyway is 38. It's not lower, it's higher. I think the difference was that man of the dreams thing, and it worked out for Kurt. Kurt starts this game with an 8. You win the question, you can change it. A good change with a 5. Higher than a 5. An 8. And we'll move over the freeze bar and protect that position. Dee Dee, we asked 109-year-olds. Do your parents hide your Christmas presents in a place you've known about for years? How many 9-year-olds said, yeah, their parents do hide their presents in a place they've known about for years?
Well, I think it's a number that's split kind of down the middle because, some 9-year-olds, they can find it and stuff. But then again, some of them may even still, their mother and father may hide it even outside the house. So they may not even look for it. So I think it'll be a kind of down the middle number, about 55.
55 out of 100. Kurt, what do you think?
I think that'd be higher, because I know where my parents hide them.
Oh, yeah? And you knew for years, huh?
Yeah.
Have they caught on that you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they have now, Kurt. The actual number of 9-year-olds who said their parents hide their presents in a place they've known about for years is 64. Kurt is right. It is higher. Kurt, you've got an 8.
Change it!
And now you can get rid of the middle card and again good change. Higher than a 3, a queen. Lower than a queen, a 7. And Kurt needs one card for the first crack at the big money. Kurt, we asked 100 married men. When you and your wife have an argument, does she usually get the last word? How many men said their wife usually does get the last word?
Well, I think, the women like to talk anyway. So oh, no. So I
Made a lot of friends with the young ladies out there in the audience, Kurt.
Well, I think that it would probably be a high number because, well, the women, I found for everything I say to a girl, she has something to snap back at me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think...
How many men said their wife usually gets the last word?
So I think it'd be a pretty high number, like 65.
65 out of 100, Dee Dee.
Oh, I think it's even higher because the wife, she'll get the last word, and if the man tries to talk back, sometimes she'll even walk out the room. So I think it's even higher than that.
Oh, you figure she deserves the last word, right? Okay. The actual number of married men who said their wife usually does get the last word is 42. It's not higher. It's lower. Kurt, you've got a 7. Big change for Kurt. He needs one card, and he has a 10. Is it lower for the championship? Yes! Kurt wins the first match. Well, Dee Dee, we're not going to say goodbye. We're just going to say so long. Kurt's going to play the money cards, then you're going to come back and play another match, okay? So we'll see you in a little while, Dee Dee Thompson. And Kurt Lance, come on out here with me. $200 you got already. All right, now he goes for the big present right after this commercial break. So, Kurt, who's going to come out here and play with you?
My mom.
Your mom? Well, come on up here, Sonia Lance. A lot of money, so we want to get Mom up here. How you doing, Sonia?
All right, thank you.
Got a fine young man there.
Thank you.
You got the money card?
Yeah, I did.
All right, he's so excited. Let's get over there and play those money cards. Come on. Time you be careful up there. And here we go as we give you $200 of new money. We're going to give you 3 cards on the bottom line, and you decide how you'd like to bet them. Remember, you can spur now. It's a lot of money, so pay attention to Mom up there, too, Kurt, all right? $200 more on the next level and 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50. So to get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Remember now, while you're on your own, of course, if you get a double, you don't lose. We just carry it over for you. Good luck. Here's $200, and you can change the base card on each level if you need to. Thank you, Lois. We'll start the Lancers off with 200 and an 8. And it'll double it if this card is lower than an 8. No. But you don't lose with it. You still have the 200. It is still a great card. Come on, let's get it 400. Lower. Okay. 400 and a 9. $50 lower than a 9? No. Drag you down to $350, but we move up to 10 and give you another $200. And we make a good change with $550 on this level, a 7.
Ooh, $50 higher.
Come on, let's see a good one. $50 higher. Another card, but you're down to 500, Kurt. Still 3 to go. It can build.
$200 higher.
How much?
200.
200 on the 5. He's right, $200 higher. He is right. Tanya, you're doing terrific so far there. Just all of it, he says. So it's all or nothing, but it's 1,400 of this card is lower. It is. He doesn't even wait for me to get it up here. He wants to get rid of it. Bad change before. Let's see a good change now for the big bet. Kurt, another 7. You must bet at least 700. You've got 1,400. All right, you're going to come out of this with good money, but if this card is higher, you're going to come out of it with over $2,000. Let's see there. For the Lancers, is it higher? No. But you held back 700 there, 200 in the game. That's $900, and that's not too bad. That'll buy the present. Come on down here, Kurt. Sonia, thank you for coming down and joining us. And Kurt and Della are going to play another match right after we take time out for this. Be careful, Della. You're 18 years of age or older, just send a postcard to contestants. Try out for our show, Card Shark, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or when in Southern California, phone area code 213-467-5100. And, of course, we'll be picking up where we left off with our over 18s right after the first of the year. We're celebrating the holidays with our young players, 2 brand new decks of cards, and Dee Dee Thompson is back with us for her second match. Incidentally, you said your friends call you Dee Dee. Is it okay if I call you Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Nice to have you back. And here we go again. That's 2 out of 3. We start with a question to Kurt. And, we are asking this question as a public service reminder. Kurt, we asked 100 fathers. You ever had to rush out to the store on Christmas morning because Santa Claus has completely forgotten to bring batteries for your kids' toys? Remember that. How many fathers have rushed out to the store Christmas morning because Santa forgot to bring batteries?
My dad does it almost every year.
Yeah?
Every year. So I think that'd be a pretty high number because I think most people are looking for presents and good prices. So I think that'd be kind of high because most of them are concentrating on the presents. So probably 80.
80 out of 100 have forgotten the batteries, Della. Dee Dee?
I think it's just a little bit lower. I mean, they do forget the batteries sometimes, but I think they'll remember it a little bit before Christmas morning. So I think it's a little bit lower.
You say lower?
Yeah.
Sometimes I remember when I remembered the batteries and the darn things don't last for an hour and a half. Those are the killers. 80 and lower. The actual number of fathers who've rushed out to the store Christmas morning because Santa forgot to bring batteries is 41. Dee Dee, you got it. It is lower. And Dee Dee starts off this match with an 8.
Change it.
And the middle card becomes a 5. Higher than a 5. Oh, a 4. Yay, says Kurt, because he gets a free chance at a 10. Lower than a 10. No. Dee Dee, it's your chance. You can say yay now. We'll fill in the spaces. Question to Dee Dee. We asked 100 single women. Is it okay for a woman to ask a man out for a date? How many women said it is okay for a woman to ask a man for a date?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty high number because nowadays, everybody's all right to ask anybody out for a date, So I think it's a real high number, about 80. Yeah, about 80.
80. 80 out of 100. Kurt, what do you think?
It's probably a little bit lower because it takes a long time for the boys to get up the nerves, and the girls, it's kind of odd.
So you think it'd be even harder for them?
It'd be even harder for them to kind of be a little
How
bit
would you
lower.
react if a young lady calls you and asks for a date? Would you like that?
Depends on how good looking she is.
Oh, okay. It can get lower. The actual number of single women who said it is okay for a woman to ask a man out for a date is 84. Not lower, it's higher.
Okay.
Well, Dee Dee, you've got a 5.
Higher.
Gonna play it higher. No, again, it's not higher. And again, Kurt says lower than the 10, and again, he's wrong. Well, little deja vu there. Question 3 to you, Kurt. Kurt, we asked 100 third-grade boys if a girl was a really good baseball player, would you let her play on your team? How many third-grade boys said if a girl's a good player, they would let her play on the team?
If she's a good player, I mean, I would let her on my team because my team needs help. But if she's a good player, I'd say right away she's on.
Yeah, but how many do you think would join you? How many would?
I think my whole team would. So I think it'd be pretty high.
I don't think she's going to want to play on your team, Kurt.
So it's got to be at least 84.
84. What do you think, Dee Dee?
No, I think it's much lower than that because in the third grade, all the boys think, girls are really yucky and everything. So in the third grade, maybe if they were in junior high or something, yeah, they let them play. But in the third grade, they kind of shy away from girls.
You
and
say
stuff.
lower than
So I
that.
think it's lower.
Well, the actual number of third-grade boys who said if a girl's a good player, they would let her play on the team is 60. Dee Dee is right. It is lower. Dee Dee, you are still looking at that 5.
Higher.
And again, she says higher, and this time it is. Well, that one-card advantage might help because, look at this, Kurt needs 4 cards. Dee Dee needs 3, and someone's going to have a long way to go. This is sudden death. Dee Dee, here's 100 married men. In the past week, has your wife tormented you with those 4 little words? I told you so. How many men said in the past week their wife has said those immortal 4 little words? I told you so.
Okay. I think it'll be fairly high, but not really high because most men, if they do something wrong, they're not going to go back and tell their wife they did it wrong after she didn't tell them what to say. So I say it's about 65.
65 out of 100 have heard the immortal words, I told you so, this week. Kurt, you're looking to the audience for help on this one. She put you on the spot, huh?
I think it would be higher because I hear I told you so a lot from my 3 sisters.
Oh. You figure fathers hear it even more?
All the time. So it's got to be higher.
Well, the actual number of married men who said in the past week their wife has said, I told you so, is 45. It's not higher, it's lower. Dee Dee gets that all-important control in sudden death. You need 3 cards, he needs 4. She's passing it.
Lower!
Kurt, you've got to get them all. And he starts with a 10 and says lower, and it is with a 5. Higher than a 5. A king. Lower than a king, a 10. And the game comes down to this turn. Is it lower? No. And Della, Dee Dee wins game 1. Wow. Took 4 cards to do it. But Dee Dee has her first game in $100. And we'll set up for game 2. Same 2 decks of cards, and Janice will deal out the next cards off the top of the deck. Kurt, we asked 110-year-old boys, have you ever opened a Christmas present early and then wrapped it up again so nobody would know that you've peeked? How many 10-year-old boys admitted they have opened a Christmas present and rewrapped it so nobody would know?
Well, I think pretty many did it, but I don't think some are going to admit it because if their parents or their mother was there, she's going to say, you did, huh? So they're not going to send them
Those
out.
are the other immortal words, huh? How many have done that?
I think the low number, like 35.
35 out of 100, Dee Dee.
Oh, I think it's going to be a little bit higher because I know when I graduated from the 6th grade, I think, I found my present and I looked at it, and then I stuck it back under the bed where it was hot hidden. So I think it's a little bit
They're
higher.
And, of course, Mom couldn't tell that it was rewrapped, could she? No. The actual number of 10-year-old boys who've opened a Christmas present and rewrapped it so nobody would know is 39, just a little higher. Dee Dee has it. And Dee Dee starts off this game with a 10.
Change it.
And the 10 becomes a 4. Higher than the 4, a 7. We'll move over to the freeze bar, and we'll be right back right after this. Don't go away. Christmas Eve, and I know some people could afford more presents than others, but if you have somebody with you who you love and who loves you, and I hope you do, then you have what Christmas is all about. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow on Car Chat. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Oakron Thin and Light Chrono Alarm Watch. The solar-powered X1 Solar Time furnished by Oakron. And all of our young contestants and standby contestants will receive World Book 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. It's easy to use and easy to read, like Child Track, the 15-volume How and Why library. 2 days for you and your family at Disneyland, where you may enjoy all the great attractions, plus the return of Fantasy on Parade. A merry musical salute to favorite Disney classics furnished by Disneyland. You and your parents will spend 2 days and 2 nights at the Disneyland Hotel, where you may visit seaports of the Pacific. A marketplace of fun, specialty foods, and handicrafts. Adventure and excitement for the entire family, furnished by the Disneyland Hotel. Ross's 10-speed compact lightweight bicycle, made with tempered steel frame, welded cable stop, alloy tie pull, and caliper brakes with safety levers, furnished by Ross Bikes. Rossett and Dunlap's Deluxe Illustrated Junior Library, consisting of 29 volumes of classic children's literature by such authors as Mark Twain, Lewis Carroll, and Rudyard Kipling, furnished by Rossett and Dunlap. And some of our contestants will receive Fernie Bed Warmer, the mattress pad that keeps you warm. Space Age design reflects body heat to keep sleepers cozy. Fernie Bed Warmer. Glasses and Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers have that special taste made from 100% pure beef. Wendy's are served hot off the grill, your choice of toppings.
Tonight, spend Christmas Eve with Santa and real people. Next, Arnold hires a computer to find a date for his dad on different strokes. Then, Blair's a perfect snob when her imperfect cousin comes to visit on The Facts of Life. Followed by Quincy, tonight on NBC.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Car Talk. A Mark Tristan, Bill Codman production.